everyone, this is Eric from Physical Therapy, and today just have a few tips on techniques for standing up. So for something that we have to do every day, it might seem simple, but there's also some strategies that you can use. For one, if you're in a chair that has arms, it's good to push with your hands from the armrest. Another thing that you can do is trying to scoot your feet underneath you. And also, if you scoot forward in the chair, this will allow you to have the adequate momentum to stand up safely. So when you go to push with your hands, you lean forward and you push up. And then when you go back down, you reach back and down you go. So you could do this as an exercise. Once or twice a day probably wouldn't feel like that much, but if you did 5 to 7 times, maybe even 10, that could start to really be some good effort for you. Another thing that you can do is if, say you have a walker in front of you, you would have a chance that maybe you would believe that if you grabbed from the walker, it would provide more support. But this is not what's going to happen. When you pull from a walker, you're going backwards. So that is not recommended. Another thing, if you're looking for more of a challenge, if you go to a chair that doesn't have armrests, then you can stand up without using your hands. This will give you the opportunity to get even stronger. You also might want to consider the height of a chair. The lower the chair is, the harder it's going to be for you. So if you're having significant difficulty standing up, probably standing up from higher surfaces would be recommended. So that's just a few tips on standing up. Hope you enjoyed.